Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. Last time we cleared out the cold storage, and we're getting ready to challenge Clay. I thought that we'd switch Tina for Susan onto the team. This is not a permanent change. Susan will be returning, at least, she'll be returning in place of Tina until we find someone stronger than Susan. But, just having a flying type gives us a great... Ooh, what's this? Having Tina with her flying type will give us an advantage against Clay's ground type moves. Basically a free switch in if we need to switch in and heal someone. I don't want to sacrifice Tina, but in the event that someone like Kibo is really hurt, then switching in Tina would, and sacrificing her, while not the best choice, will protect Kibo. And Kibo is going to be, I assume, our star player in this matchup. While I was talking, Mr. G came and basically threatened to attack Nimbasa with all of Team Plasma's forces if Clay didn't hand over the Team Plasma grunts that we just found for him. So, in the end, all of our work in the last episode was basically for nothing. And we got fresh water. But, yeah, that's upsetting, but I mean, what can you do? It's not like Team Plasma attacking one of the bigger cities in Unova would make all the other people turn their heads. No, Clay didn't even consider that. No, I think we should have held on to those grunts, but what can you do? This guy's sending out a Palpitoad. Send out Kibo, get him some experience, but you know who would really like to fight a Palpitoad? Belphegor. My goal, at least in terms of right now, the 3 Pokemon I really want to see at the end game would be Belphegor, mainly just because I love Whimsicott, and Whimsicott has the potential to become a fairy type. Kibo, for being our starter, and because Samurot's just pretty cool. And Emily, of course, because Emily is the star of this Nuzlocke run. Not so much in this gym, because of her obvious lack of ability to deal with ground-type moves. But most other gyms, she is a pretty good choice. Oh, you're sending out another ground-type move. Unfortunately, Belphegor's thieves will cut you into tiny pieces. Oh, it survived. That's unfortunate. But what will you do against more leaves? Basically, we just gotta clear our way through all these trainers and make it down to the bottom and fight Clay. Same premise for every other gym. Just this one is more confusing because it has a bunch of elevators and I can never remember which way I came from in this gym. We have to fight this guy, I think. Is he necessary? I don't even remember. See, this is one of those gyms that really confuses me, and they made it worse in the sequels. In Black and White 2, it's even more confusing. I mean, it's not like the most challenging thing in the world. It's not like Water Temple of Ocarina of Time levels of difficult, but it is still a bit confusing, and I suspect will get even more turned around due to me not even paying attention, trying to commentate, and I've got other things I've got going on in the background while I'm playing too, so, yeah. Look at Kibo, almost level 30. I think this Strober is going to make Kibo level 30. And just use Water Pulse. We want to save Razor Shell for Clay if possible. And I frankly don't really care too much about Water Pulse because it's not a great move. Well, not super great. I'll use it on maybe Blastoise. Mega Blastoise with Water Pulse, kind of cool. I mean, Hydro Pump or Surf would probably still be a better option, but it does get that boost from Mega Launcher, so. Yeah, we're right back where we started, I think. Go up, no. up. Here we go. Wait. No, that was out of the gym. This gym confuses me. So many elevators. This is right back where we were. Go up. No. That doesn't help. Go down. Oh, there was a crossbeam here. I feel stupid. I feel very stupid. What does this guy have? Besides more experience points for Kibo. Worker Dawn. Croaker Oak. My brother loves the crocodile line. He would be very sad to know that I am going about murdering him though. With Razor Shed. And dead. Kibo is going to be so much stronger once he becomes a samurai and we get him some good moves. I mean, right now he's able to knock out most of the Pokemon that give Emily a hard time in 1 or 2 hits. Once he becomes a samurai, though, ooh, he's gonna be a good partner. Let's see. We want to go down. We want to go up with this one. There's the guy we haven't fought, so we'll fight him. What have you got, mister? I think it's weird that you got, like, workers who would make sense to be in line, and then you've got clerks. Like, that doesn't... Well, I mean, it makes sense because Clay's supposed to be like a... digging Texan businessman, like a oil tycoon or something, only he specializes in, like, minerals and fossils or whatever instead of oil. I mean, I get that. But why would his business associates be underground in the gym with him? I mean, shouldn't they have like a separate office or something? I don't know. That's just what I think makes sense. Do you know what else makes sense? Having Belphegor take down this Palpitoad. Palpitoad is one of those Pokemon that are very unsettling to me, like just the giant doodad on its head wiggling back and forth. It's just something kind of gross about it. Not sure what it is. Can't put my finger on it, nor would I want to. But, let's see, Sando. We could give Kibo some more experience, or we could save ourselves the trouble and just Razor Leaf. And I think that's what we'll do. Actually, I probably should use Giga Drain after Intimidate Cutter attack. Yep. Probably could have gotten a one-hit kill with Giga Drain, but you know what? I don't think it even matters that much because Belphegor is so strong. Not as strong as Emily, mind you. Belphegor serves a different role. Rather than being a hard-hitting tank, Belphegor is just a defensive wall. Let's see. Accuracy fell, and we're confused. This isn't good. I may have to switch out. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. And embargo, really? I wasn't even gonna use items, but now that you've embargoed me, it just kind of makes me want to use an item. Now I can't. Thank you very much. And you pay for it with your life. Little tiny sandile. You paid for your heinous crimes against Whimsicott-kind. Whimsikind? I don't know. I feel like I'm back where I started. I'm gonna heal, but I can never tell how much progress I'm making in this gym because it is so confusing to me. No, that takes us back to the entrance, I remember that. Do we want to take this down? Did we not even have to fight that guy? I don't think we even had to fight that guy. Take this up. Is this where we wanted to be? Ah, yes, here we go. We've got to fight this lady, and I think this one takes us all the way down. I think this one up ahead is the big elevator. Clerk Katie sent out a drill bird. Wow. You know, you think that Clay's person right before Clay would have something a bit more intimidating than a single tiny little drill bird that will know the pain of being hit with tiny bubbles. Wait, no, this is water pulse, not bubble beam. No, those are still bubbles. I'm standing by my statement. Drill bird loses to bubbles. I think this is the big elevator. Let's go. Oh yeah. Can we get some elevator music? There we go. Alright. Up ahead is Clay. Now, we could call it here, save fighting him for next time. I know his Pokemon are higher level than all those guys, but I want to fight him. I want to just get it over with. I want my 5th badge. Brandon versus Clay. Let's go. You are challenged by Leader Clay? No. Once again, I'm the one doing the challenging. Silly game. He's leading up with a Krokorok. We've already fought plenty of those. So we're just going to go with our tried and true Razor Shell. We're going to get confused. But if this hits, it will be bad news for you, sir. Kibo's confused. No, Kibo! Don't do that. I don't want to risk getting hit and hitting myself and killing myself. Looks like I was wrong. Kibo will not be the star player here. It will be Belphegor. Belphegor used Crunch. Oh, you are lucky I'm not a fairy type. And that critical was nasty. Let's heal up. Let's heal up. I might have been able to just heal that off of a Giga Drain, but I don't know how fast I am in comparison to that Krokorok. So I never really trained a Krokorok. I don't know how fast those things get. I think I'd be faster, but I don't know for sure. Yep, looks like I was faster, so I didn't even need to use that potion, or that water. But you know what? It worked. We got it. We took down his first Pokemon. No casualties, just a very beat-up Kibo. And here's Excadrill. This is the one that I was really concerned about. This guy is his boss monster, or his boss Pokemon. Not a monster. Well, Pokemon is Pocket Monster, so I guess technically Boss Monster does stand. We're gonna use Stun Spore. Excadrill is very powerful, very fast, and just all around unpleasant to deal with, so we're gonna try and make it a bit easier by paralyzing it, and then it's gonna try and raise its attack even higher. Not a good sign. Let's go with Razor Leaf, please. Don't miss this time. There we go. Boom. Ooh, that was awful. That was terrible. Terrible. And we're slower now thanks to Bulldoze. Bulldoze is the move we get from Clay for winning. Once we get that, that is going straight on to Emily, because I think that's the best ground type move we can get her pre-Elite Four, so we don't have access to Earthquake. So good. Much better than Mud Slap. I'm trying to heal off some damage from those Bulldozes with our Giga Drain. I don't want to lower him too low because he'll heal it if we don't kill it in one shot. And I don't know if he has full restores at this point or just hyper potions. I don't feel like risking it. So we'll send in Tina, who's flying typing, dodges the Earthquake despite the fact that she is not physically flying. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll use Feather Dance to try and lower its attack after that Home Claws, and ooh, Slash. That nearly killed us. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. I don't want to risk losing Tina. We'll send in Kibo again. Hopefully that Feather Dance or the Paralysis one of those will allow us to survive. Come on, Feather Dance. Thank you. That lowered attack, well, I guess it returned its attack to base status after it Home Claws and then used Feather Dance. Let us survive long enough to get a potion on Kibo. Here comes Bulldoze. It's going to lower our speed. which will suck. And ooh, the damage. I'm gonna try and outspeed it with Razor Shell. Last ditch effort, and it worked. Yes, it worked. There we go. Tina gained some experience, and Belphegor gained a lot of experience. And here comes Palpitoad. We could have Kibo try and fight it, but we already know who loves to fight Palpitoads. And that's our favorite little fluff fairy, Belphegor. Oh, Aquamarine, you are going to be disappointed because I'm not going to be using Leech Seed. I'm just going straight for the kills now. You are going to be very sad. Look at that hit points drop. And we're back to full health. Not that it matters, but there we go. It was a mildly challenging fight. I was kind of worried about Clay, not as worried as I was to fight Elsa. I think so far Elsa has probably been the most challenging gym leader so far. And even she wasn't super challenging. It was just a lack of good Pokemon to fight her with. And even then, our mighty Emily handled her quite handily. Here, Kibo and Belphegor, with a little help from Tina, managed to take down Clay. I think we're looking good as we get our 5th badge and move into the second half of the game. We are now more than halfway through, collecting badges at least. Heading off to the Univille League is another story altogether, but Clay is not giving us our TM yet. He wants to show us something up ahead at Route 6. I don't feel like going all the way up there yet, so we're going to call it here. Thank you for watching as always. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button, give this video a like, and check out my secondary channel's video on the top 10 scariest enemies in Zelda. Thank you again for watching.